Hello, hello, hello. Hello everyone. Hello Unlucky, how are we doing? I hope we are good on this fine ass day. Let me know if my... Oh, actually I'll check everything sounds right. Hello, hello, hello. Right, there's my voice. Hello everyone. Hello Unlucky, how are we doing? Can we hear the game? I think we can, yeah. Cool. Let's just jump into it. Probably missed a lot of streams. I haven't had any data. That's don't worry about it, Unlucky. It's nice to see you here today. How's your moving going? You're on your way home back from practicing basketball. Oh, nice. Good game? Oh, it was... When you practice it, do you play like a full game, or do you just like practice shots, or... I don't know, man. I never really got into basketball. I'm too short for it. Right, so we're going to do Sarah Morgan's, what do they call it? Companion quest. Basically, she was a captain of a big ship in the UC, and she fucked it up. She crashed the thing, got a load of people killed. She feels guilty about it, so she wants to go see the crash site and see what's happened. Kind of put old ghosts to bed, but she doesn't know where exactly it is, so we need to go speak to Admiral Logan. So let's do it. Or where some of the escape pods went. So let's do that. Fuck, where's Captain Logan? Maybe there? Maybe here? I don't know. Nope, not up here. Admiral Logan in New Atlantis. I wish you would tell me where in New Atlantis. I'll just have to go to each floor. Ah, there. Come on, man. Why didn't that show up earlier? Oh yes, it's going great. Still moving a few items around. It's like you're playing that game, Unpacking. Can't believe they made it into a real thing. Just practicing shots since just started. Oh, nice. I've bought some of the equipment. I'm going to start getting into snowboarding, which is probably not much of a thing where you you are, considering the whole warm, humid climate. But oh, to be fair, it's not really a thing in England either. It's just we have snow slopes nearby, like man-made ones. Right, let's speak to Admiral Logan if he wants to talk.
Sarah Morgan.
Uh-oh.
It's been, what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Clusters?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Cluster bombs? What?
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies.
Oh,
And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
oh alright, sorry. I'm here to support Sarah as a friend.
Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem
Cheers,
with you,
hon.
Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help.
Sarah's here to resolve the incident that ended her naval career.
Interesting. Would you care to elaborate, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
Let's worry about the danger, Admiral.
I wish it was that simple. If the Navy gives its blessing for you to undertake this operation, then we assume responsibility. And frankly, I'd never forgive myself if you didn't return.
Really?
I appreciate the concern, Admiral. But that crew
Guess the hate's not
was
that
my
deep.
responsibility. No matter how difficult the risk, those men and women are coming home.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me,
Why is she
Commander.
looking at me when she talks to him?
I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
What the hell do we need? Right, thanks, Logan.
Congratulations on making Class 1, Captain.
Thank you. What do you think, Sarah Morgan? She
During
stood
the
right here.
colony war, I would have described her as a natural-born leader. Efficient, unwavering, motivational, ideal officer material. But after the incident on Cassiopeia, Commander Morgan changed. She became unsure of herself, so she was assigned to the Navigator Corps. But it wasn't really a punishment. After all, it was obvious she was yearning for an exploratory position, and we mutually agreed the move would be beneficial. I truly felt sorry for her when the cabinet pulled the plug on her division. And I wasn't surprised when she resigned from the service the very next day. Despite all that, if you ask me how I feel about Commander Morgan today, all I can say is that Constellation is fortunate to have her as their leader.
Okay. Is that because you stood right there, though? If I tell her to go away, you think different. Right, do you mind if I ask you some questions about the Dauntless?
I'll answer whatever I can. But please understand, that was a military vessel and some of the information is classified.
Yeah. What was the fate of it?
Unfortunately, I can't divulge the reason the Dauntless was in the Cassiopeia system, but it clearly became engaged with 3-star collective warships. According to its flight recorder, it was heavily damaged by weapons fire and succumbed to full structural failure. Considering this was one of our larger warships at the time, it's not surprising that it took so long for it to break apart.
They're too hot for that. Sandboarding maybe somewhere. You can do sand sailing, can't you? Those little, they got like these little buggies with sails on, and you can like sail them on the beach. They look cool. How many people escaped from the Dauntless?
If memory serves, a total of 11 personnel escaped the destruction of the
not a
vessel,
lot.
including Commander Morgan. That class of ship was equipped with 6 escape shuttles. But the flight recorder only indicates 2 left the Dauntless before it broke apart.
Okay. Were you in charge of the UC Navy when the Dauntless was lost?
I hope you aren't attempting to insinuate something.
No, I'm
But no,
not.
I wasn't in charge of the UC fleet back then. That honor fell to our mutual friend, Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, or Ve Victus,
Oh, yeah.
as you've recently discovered.
Why did it take so long to rescue Sarah?
I'm afraid I don't have a good answer for that. We were at the height of the war, and the UC had retreated from that star system. We simply didn't have the capability to mount a search. It was purely due to blind chance that a passing freighter picked up Commander Morgan's emergency beacon and sent a search team.
Yeah. Those are all the questions I have about Adonis for now. Thank you.
Certainly. I want to do everything I can to assist both of you in this noble endeavor.
Cool. He actually seems like quite a nice guy. Alright, Sarah, you
We
ready?
should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind at all. Go.
Right, I don't have any questions
Sure.
for you.
Glad to help.
Right.
Next
Let's
stop,
get to it.
Cassiopeia, I assume.
You assume correctly. For once, even though you've been bugging me in my ear to go there. That looks cool. What's that? It looks like Alien. It doesn't look like Leisure, though.
Pardon?
Oh, it's alright, you don't need to say that when you fart. I'm not going to judge.
Howdy.
Alright, let's get out of it.
Captain, can I help you?
No. Right, let's go to Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia 1. Onomatopoeia. Oh my god, that's far out. I haven't even looked up this end of the space, land, universe, galaxy thing. A to Cassiopeia. Okay. Right. Let's find a campsite. Oh, it's leaf bug. We love leaf bug, leaf moon bug, moon leaf bug.
Time to park this buggy.
Right, let's get out. Have we landed safely? Alright, Sarah, what's going on?
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream.
If this is so off the grid and no one comes here and you got stuck here for ages, why can't I hear someone flying overhead? You got this, Sarah.
Thank you. Right now, I feel like I need all the help that I can get.
That's why I'm here.
Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
Okay. Oh, yes, got the geology skill. Geological formations which haven't changed for millions of years are the perfect landmark.
Yes, exactly. Since most of my gear was destroyed, I depended on those landmarks to orient myself while I was stranded. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
A bit of glare on my screen. Give me a sec. Oh no, so if I haven't pulled out the fucking Ethernet. No, we're good, we good. We good. Right, let's continue. Hey, maybe we should just hop in the mobile. I'll get us there. Oh fuck, wrong button. I'll get us there quicker. Praise the Lord for the mobile. Oh, that's cool. I pressed the wrong button and got a flashlight on the car. Love it. Oh, we can't leave it on. This was your campsite? This looks shit. Where did you sleep? In here? Oh, was I supposed to speak to her there? I would have thought you'd clean this place up.
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it?
No. I'm proud of how well you're handling all of this.
Yeah? Well, inside I'm a shattered wreck. So, joke's on both of us, I suppose. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running.
Shouldn't we have a similar device back on our ship?
Sure, we have plenty of power cells on the ship. But they're not UC military grade. They won't work.
Of course.
I'm afraid we'll have to do some scrounging.
That'd be cool if I did have a UC ship though, and I could use it. But obviously I've got a, I think it's a company, the Freestar Collective Company ship. So, I left my emergency power cell back home in my other spacesuit.
Cute.
Oh.
When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells.
Alright, let's go to the top of the
The
mountain
beacon
then.
was up there on
Yeah.
the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Right, let's see if there's any good there's shit to loot in here. What you got? Oh. So particle fuse. Ship repair fundamentals. Hey. Sarah, this is a bit of a shithole. Emergency power system. Yeah, we know it can't be used. Telemetry data. Not available. Sarah Morgan personal log's not available. Okay, I guess we need that. Thingy. Energy core, whatever you want to call it. So we want to go up there. Alright, grab the car. Ooh. Maybe we don't need the car actually. Maybe this might be a quick way. Hello.
This must be zeroing in on anything useful.
No. There we go. There's my ship. Oh, credit. Why you got credits? Right, Dauntless Power Cells. Take that. Whoa! What the fuck? Oh my god, level 45? Holy fuck, man. Oh, wrong button. Oh no. Oh no. Come here, motherfucker. Where do you think you're going? What are they doing? Oh yeah, you go, Sarah. Uh oh, Sarah behind you. Nice.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Nah. Can I scan them? Oh, the territorial. Okay. Fuck. Sarah, help me! Shit. Holy fuck. That was a bit close. Alright, let's stick this shit in there. Ah, home sweet home. Emergency power system, power orange. This computer system is functioning on an alternate power source. It will continue to function normally provided the power source remains connected. The system has detected that the computer isn't connected via the expected power couplings. Please reconnect all power flow couplings to the ship's main power to fully clear this warning. Okay. Telemetry data. Object Alpha. So that's the UC Dauntless. The rest of the ship, right? Object Beta is the other escape shuttle. Okay. Sarah Morgan's personal logs, to have a look. It's been 2 days since my crash landing on Cassiopeia. I've been slipping in and out of consciousness, but I've been able to use emergency meds to keep my pain levels to a minimum. Medical self-assessment has revealed 3 cracked ribs, a broken forearm, a minor concussion, probable internal damage, and a hell of a lot of bruises. I'll do the best that I can to push through, but I can't allow my injuries to keep me from reaching Shuttle O2. Tomorrow I plan to do a full reconnoitre, what the hell does that mean? Reconnaissance, of the area, and search for some high ground to place my distress beacon. With any luck, some ships are still in orbit, and they'll receive my signal. For now I'm going to rest, eat a bit of my food rations, and pray that the other shuttle isn't too far from my location. Using the telemetry data and geomapping charts I had in my slate, I was able to track exactly where Shuttle O2 went down. Unfortunately, it appears to be located several thousand kilometres away, making it impossible to reach on foot. Even if the planet was hospitable and the terrain accommodating, I'm in no physical condition to even attempt such a journey. Additionally, with my distress beacon and all my supplies located at this crash site, I don't dare leave it behind. I'm afraid my crew will have to deal with whatever hardships they've encountered on their own. All I can do at this point is pray they're safe. It's been nearly a month and I'm down to my final 3 power cells. If I want to make them last, I'm going to have to disconnect them from my ship's computer system, which means I lose access to my computer and my short-range transmitter. If Shuttle O2 makes any attempt to reach out for me, all they're going to receive is silence. It's a horrible decision to have to make, but if Shuttle O2 hasn't contacted me by now, it's unlikely that they ever will. I don't know if that means their comm system is simply damaged, or if they've left their crash site, or if they're even alive. My only hope is continuing to power this distress beacon in hopes of being picked up and then searching for them from the air. Why did she not search for them sooner then? Like, as soon as she got off planet.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked.
You knew this anyway, didn't you? Oh, you brought the right person with you.
And so modest, too. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to
Yeah,
have
we
to
know
head
that.
back to the ship and land
You
on a
knew that
different
though
part
when
of
you were
the
down
planet.
here.
Let's get going.
What the hell, man? Who wrote this damn game? Let's get out of here. Lucky I got my Mass Effect Mako driving license. Oh. Fucking oh no. I thought that was it. It was stuck in there forever.
Time to greet the stars. Everything looks so pretty up here. We're in
Oh,
orbit.
does it? Fuck, looks shit. Look at this place. What happened? Oh, this is where all the ships blew up, isn't it? I guess... Is this what the Dauntless left behind, maybe? Yeah, that would have been a bit of a trek.
Let's see what's on this ball.
Right. Let's do this shit. Like, they got worse weather. Poor sods. We should have slept probably. Fills up a bit. Ah, can't be fucked. Let's just use trauma kits.
Look at this view.
Suck your mom.
Simply amazing.
Whoa, that's cool. Space roach. You chill? Oh, you ain't chill. Quick scope, fuck you. No scope, fuck you. You alright, mate? Explosion what might hurt you there. Oh, this looks ominous. Wellness added. Oh, part of the ship. Let's level up. What can we get? Wonder if that could have done something with the Terramorph questline. That would have been interesting. Oh, xenosociology. Get some chemistry on the go. Chemistry could be a good field of knowledge, but then this could be cool. Well, I gotta do that. Right, let's do chemistry. I feel like that'll unlock some interesting what do you call it? Dialogue options. Alright, Sarah, be careful, you might see some dead friends here. That's fucked. Well, they've survived. They've built up a camp. Question is in what capacity? What if they're all cannibals now? Is that like edible moss? I went to a shop yesterday and you could actually buy moss from the shop. I've never seen that before. It was like £4 for moss. I don't know how, if that's like £4 a kilogram or what. Pick a mix of moss. There's their beacon. Probably should have knocked before opening. Oh!
Stop. I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Oh my god. Who
I think we
are
know who
you?
she is.
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go!
She's one of the survivors' kids. What do you mean take my stuff again?
Hey, I'm not stupid. Last time people were here, they promised to help. They ended up tricking me. They stole all of my good stuff and left me behind. I'm not going to let that happen ever again.
Okay, we're just here for answers.
Answers? About what? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Stop it right now. Put away that gun and talk to us. We want to know what.
Alright, Sarah, that's not going to help, is it?
See? You're not nice at all. I knew it. You're a liar. That's all grown-ups do is lie.
Sarah, let me handle this.
Sorry. Sorry. I was wrong to get so angry. We are here to help you. And we promise.
She's
to
just
tell the
not going to
truth.
believe that. I said let me deal with
I don't
this.
know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you?
We're here to honour the crew that died on this planet.
The crew? No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born. So tell me another lie. Go ahead.
You were born here. Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents. Your mum and your dad. What were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the
Oh
Dauntless.
God!
I'm
Don't say
Commander
this.
Sarah Morgan.
Oh no!
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to find
Oh, okay, they said good things. Oh, I thought if she condemned them to be stuck on that planet, they'd be like, "Fuck Sarah Morgan! You ever find her, shoot her straight in the head." If your parents are around, I'd love to meet them.
Yeah? Well, you're too late.
Oh.
My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Not even Sonia,
Sona.
just Sona. Okay.
What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Right. I mean, it's kind of a cool setup. It looks kind of nice in here. Looks better than yours, Sarah. Look at this shit. What even is that? Like some sort of Elder Scrolls kind of beat. You know, it would be funny if I just stole everything and left. You got some books, but I suppose they only last so long.
What do you want from
Okay,
me?
let's ask you some questions before I speak to Sarah. If you've been here all your life, how have you learned to speak so well? Parents taught her.
Mom had slates with learning
There you
stuff
go.
on them. She used them to teach me how to read and do science. Oh, and math too. Ugh. I think we looked at that stuff every day.
Science and math is so elite.
called
How
it
can you be like, science,
school
math?
time.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying
I
actually.
miss her too.
Is it alright if I ask you about your parents? Yeah, is it alright if I ask you about your parents?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, what happened to your father?
Mom told me Dad got hurt when their ship crashed on this planet.
Was your mum pregnant beforehand?
He was always lying down and sleeping a lot. But I don't know what made him so sick. I was really little when he died, so I don't remember a lot about him.
And your mother was at his grave?
Well, every day my mom would go up to the graveyard to visit Dad. Sometimes she'd let me go, sometimes I'd stay here. There was this one day where I couldn't go, and she never came back. I was really scared. I finally went up there and found her, but she was hurt really bad. I couldn't even bring her home. At least I was able to hug her before she died.
Right, let me ask you something else.
If you want.
How have you survived on this planet all alone?
Mom was a doctor on her ship, so she taught me how to gather food and medicine from the plants. She also taught me how to shoot this gun, in case bad people or monsters tried to get me. Didn't help me save her, though.
Well, no, because you weren't there. Can you tell me more about these people that took your stuff? Maybe we can go put a few holes in their head.
Bunch of jerks. They pretended to be nice, but they were
Oh, they
really
must be from the
mean.
same crew, right?
They made all these promises. They said they'd take me with them if I helped them load all of my stuff onto their ship. When I went to get the last bit of stuff that I had hid, they already took off and flew away. I think I cried for a whole day.
Why would pirates come here, though? Can you tell me more about what they look like, what they wore?
I don't know. There was one lady and two guys. The lady was the one pretending to be nice to me. They were wearing spacesuits and had all kinds of guns. One of them had a big scar on his face. They looked pretty scary. I think I heard one of them say they were from the fleet or something like that.
Oh, no.
Sounded weird to me.
I mean, I've dealt with the Crimson Fleet now, but I guess this happened before that, and they are still knocking about in space as well. So, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sure. Grown-ups always say that they're sorry right after something bad happens. But it's just words. It never really helps.
Well, what do you want me to do?
When I get older, if I ever see those jerks again, I'm gonna make them give me all my stuff back.
I could do that for you right now. Well, we can find them, actually. Is it alright? Oh, I've done that. Alright, let me talk to my friend.
You.
Yeah, whatever. Blind you. Stick flashlight in your eyes. Yeah, whatever.
Phew.
I'm sorry. I've got issues.
I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot, isn't it? Right. Take it slow and give yourself a moment to breathe.
Whew. Yeah. That's probably good advice. There's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags.
Yeah, okay. Gene tag's a dog tag, right?
It's an identification tag worn by UC military personnel.
Yeah.
If we can bring them back to Jemison, it would be like bringing home the crew's bodies for a proper burial.
Alright. I don't think you should be alone.
Oh, I'll be fine. It's you I'm worried about.
Why?
Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Right. You stay here, look after her. Well, I don't think you need to look after her. Ooh. Constellation. Right, you tell her you're in Constellation. She'll go fucking crazy at that. I'll be back in a bit. Okay. Maybe we'll use a shotgun. I feel like that might be better. Yeah. This feels like those guns from Avatar, or it feels like I'm actually in Avatar. Like these big guns and all this forest. hang on. I just had a brilliant idea for the How to Ruin video, so let me just make a note of that. Cool. And you'll find out what that idea was when the video is made in 20 years, or however long it's going to take me. Oh my fuck! Alright, that's level 1. Pussy, what are you going to do to me? You guys chill? Ah, you ain't chill, you ain't chill. Sunflower looking ass. Go on, keep running. Oh, you're a high level. Oh, keep doing damage to him. Oh, this is like bullying. It's all for a perk, I'm afraid. Yeah, you can run off then. Nothing about. Oh, you chill. I'm not going to fight you if I don't have to. One, two, three, four. You good? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where the fuck is the other one? Or did I miscount? Oh. Are they the animals? Level 50? And he's wearing the gene tag? That doesn't look like a silverfish to me. Yeah, boy. Ah! I thought you were dead. Why the fuck have you got the gene tag, and how the hell would I know that? was up here? Guess so. Right, let's head back. Oh, what the fuck was that? Why did it just do that noise? Alright. I don't know what that was. I'm a bit worried, but let's just keep moving. Take a shortcut. Feels like I'm speedrunning Legend of Zelda or something. What the fuck is that? Right. Here's your shit, people.
No! No, 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 no! How many times do I have to say it? I
What's
said I
wrong with
don't
you?
want to go! Leave me alone!
Oh.
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
I'll try. I think we can force her to come with us because she's probably got family. She has no idea how much of a better life she could have. She's just scared. But if she overcomes it, she'll have such a better life. And if she doesn't like it, we'll just drop her back off here. It's fine. We'll bring her to safety.
I knew I could depend on you. Now all we have to do is convince this poor girl that she's better off leaving the planet with us. I don't know if I have it in me to say the right things.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Okay. Alright, Sona. I'm going to take a fuckload of drugs and then I'm going to talk your ears off. So we need Hippolyta if we've got that. I think we used all of that though. Yeah. Paramore? Yeah, we use that. And then... don't do drugs, by the way, kids. Precognition. We can guess what you're going to say. Hello.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
Sorry about your safety. Been on a long time. She says she's been safe, so that's not the right option, I reckon. Okay, she feels responsible for your situation, and her response would be, Mum told me 1,000 times that it wasn't Sarah's fault, that that I'm stuck here. Well, you're not stuck here anymore now that we're here. Don't you trust Sarah? I mean, kinda, I just met her. The only reason I'm trusting you at all is because my mum and dad said Sarah was a good person. Let's try that one.
I mean, I know she probably wants to help me out, but I really wish she'd listen to my part of the story.
What is your part of the story? She cares a great deal about you.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. She's only known about me for a little while.
She's known your parents for a lot
That
longer.
still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had. Does it?
You won't be safe here forever. We want to find you an even better home. That's true. If you stay here alone, you'll never be able to start a new family. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to say to a kid. You're right, we should honour your choice to stay. No, I don't think so. You really think this is the best place for you to live for the rest of your life? That seems like the best one to say. You really think this is the best place for you to live for the rest of your life?
Mom and Dad told me there was a whole universe out there with thousands of planets. They showed me the maps and the star charts. That does sound pretty cool, but well, it's also kind of scary. It would be hard to leave the only home I've ever known.
If you don't do it now, you won't do it ever. We want to find you an even better home.
Well, I've always dreamed of finding a place that's safe from the monsters. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead,
I get
I
that.
don't want to abandon them.
They probably have other family though that can look after you. When you're old enough, you could always come back and visit.
Hey, yeah. Maybe I could get a cool ship just like yours. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody.
It's
I know
okay,
you
makes
and Sarah
sense.
are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Okay, cool. Right, do you want to load up my ship with your stuff, and then we'll take off before you get on the ship and leave you here. My friend will be. God, what the hell does she do for entertainment? She's got Wilby, I guess, and some books. Hello, Sarah.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
Of course we have. I made decisions, so it'll be my fault if anything goes wrong.
Nonsense. We're in this together. It's just... we're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time. Please.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here?
The overlook.
I promise it
Okay.
won't take long. Let's go.
Maybe she's going to propose to me. Okay, let's go. What? What do you mean she's no longer following me? Is that a fucking spoiler? Is she gonna say, yeah, I'm out, see you later? Speed it up, Sarah, you're stressing me out! Goodbye, she jumps off. Hello, Sarah.
Before we head back to the ship,
Okay.
I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here.
Off
And
the edge.
if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl.
Yeah. I do anything for you, Sarah. Boom.
And I intend to repay you for that, even if it takes the rest of my life.
Well, no, don't say it like servitude.
No.
That sounds weird.
This is the second time I've been on this world, and until this very moment I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
Blah, blah, blah. If you're trying to make me blush, it's not gonna work. I'm hoping there's much more than simple gratitude tucked away in that statement. Boom.
Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we?
Oh, such a non-answer.
Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sonar.
Yeah. I've got a feeling. Hey, why are you not following
You've
me?
been so patient. What did you want to talk about? One more visit to Admiral Logan, and this chapter of my life can finally be closed.
Well, I just saw some lightning. Maybe we should get off of this high point. Let's go to the ship. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be like a Fallout game where you can just be like, alright, I saved the kid, sell him to slavery. I don't think they're going to allow me that, are they? Would be pretty funny though. Give him, give her over to the pirates that took all her stuff.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Joe who? Joe Mama.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Because there's so many... I don't know what the word is. There's like so many load screens in this city in particular. It kind of feels like it's not a city like this. If only you could just walk to the Mars District, this whole city would feel so much bigger and so much more alive. But all of these loading screens and fast travel points to get around kind of breaks the immersion, I think. Which is kind of this game in a nutshell. Everything to do with exploration.
Got something important to discuss?
No, with you. God, why is this lagging? What the hell, man? Why is shadow on medium? Frame generation. Why is frame generation not on? Let's stick frame generation on. Oh, it does look a bit shit,
Maybe
doesn't
we can
it?
talk later.
That looks hella different, don't it? Because it's been upscaled? I don't know, I'm not a graphics nerd, I don't really know these things. But now that's... Let's talk about... DLSS. Let's put it on auto. Does make everything look sharper, doesn't it? Am I imagining that? It makes everything look sharper, doesn't it? Am I mad? Performance.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
God, the frames are shit though. It's winding me up a little bit. Just leave it on whatever the fuck that is. God, where was this guy? Was it here? I think it was here. It was. Hello, I don't know who you are.
Check in with your commanding officer. All your future assignments will be going through him. The whole of the settled systems are in your
Yeah,
hands,
she's the woman to do with
whether
the
you know it or not.
Terramorph quest line. Oh no, I'm stuck. What's your job?
Those officers we lost
Professional
at the
window
spaceport
looker?
are getting justice, and that's because of you. Seems you're quite the investigator, turning up the culprit behind the attacks like you did. Shame security doesn't have a detective position open. You've got quite a bit of work ahead of you, Captain. Best get to
And
it.
who are you?
Civil discourse is
I
the
do
best
remember you
way
as
to
well.
advance human society. I'm just here in case it doesn't work. A necessary precaution. Our military must always be at the ready. But in my opinion...
Alright, boss man, hello.
Welcome
Whoa!
back.
Sarah, what
Did
the
you
fuck?
find your answers?
What was that? No, that's horrible, don't be mean. We found our answers and we also found these gene tags.
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew.
What the fuck is that? Some
survived the
eyeballs or
crash.
something?
After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
Don't apologise to us, apologise to Sona.
Sona.
Whatever.
Is that her name? She must be a remarkable young woman.
She's
What the
extraordinary.
fuck?
And I'm afraid the United Colonies let her down.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. We did let her down. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
Okay. Anything else to say?
Welcome back.
Fucking you know. Come on, we've had this conversation.
I'm sorry. Yes, of course.
What you'd call an
You're absolutely right, Sarah. One thing that I can assure you is that...
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you.
Once we're done here, we should have a little...
Right. Sona. Let's find out what's going on with her. Hello.
Pardon?
Hey,
Damn, these are cool looking toilets. Some Tate Modern Art Museum kind of thing. Which, to be fair, toilet's probably the most interesting thing in that building. Okay. Sona. Sona. The fucking lag, man. What is that? Brother. Let's put that to medium again. Put that high.
I have to admit, your abilities are making me a bit jealous. Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Uh-huh. Hello, Vasco.
Captain Daniel, may I be of assistance on your ship?
No, it's okay.
Captain.
Right, sonar. Is this your room now? Damn, you kinda lucked out.
Did you want to talk about something? There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
Yeah, it might be a bit weird. How'd you find your way here on your own?
Sarah gave me directions. She's really good at that.
Okay.
Riding that gnat thing was super cool. It was like magic or something. Like something from the stories Mom used to read. But the hardest part was having everyone staring at me. All these people in one place. It's kind of scaring me. I don't know why.
You'd probably be paranoid that someone's gonna like steal your things all the time. Which again is just like a normal experience in London. I bet that was scary.
Yeah, it was. I guess I'll have to be brave.
You're already one of the bravest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Slow down. Yeah, Auntie Sarah will buy you a ship. Oh. Not yet. How about you give yourself a little time to grow, and then we'll talk.
Exactly. And don't worry. At the rate you're growing, it won't be long until you're grav jumping to unexplored star systems on your own ship.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry. I learn real fast. So you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Of course. Let me just nick some of Sona's books. Wait, what the fuck is this about? I breached the hull at approximately 1:48 Sol time. As expected, all internal systems were offline. Eventually power had ceased to function years earlier, so I was navigating the ship in 0G. Again, I expected that. Almost immediately, I started seeing the bodies. They were everywhere. The crew, the settlers, all of them drifting through the ship. What surprised me were the obvious variations in the causes of death. Those not in suits were frozen and fairly well preserved, and I imagine some of them actually asphyxiated. Others were emaciated, as if they had starved prior to death and freezing. Others had substantial wounding, gunshots, stab wounds. I even found an arm floating amongst the debris, but not the owner of said arm. It was when I got to the engine room that things finally started to make sense. Due to my approach, I hadn't noticed it from the outside, but half of the compartment was actually gone. completely destroyed. The helium-3 tanks had ruptured. Somehow, sabotage? Faulty equipment? Wasn't clear. But the reactor was gone, blown into space. No helium-3 meant no jump in. No reactor meant no engines, no thrusters. That meant that the Clark Lewis was dead in space forever. A few personal logs I discovered only confirmed what I then assumed. Life on the Clark Lewis devolved over the course of the next few years. Some people starved to death, others resorted to violence and even murder. There was even some compelling, though unsubstantiated, evidence indicating cannibalism. For the settled systems at large, the disappearance of the Clark Lewis is a topic of urban legends, like Bigfoot or the Renault colony. Part of the myth held that the ship had made it to some Eden-like planet where the settlers had established some kind of utopia. It's a hell of a thing knowing something an entire galaxy does not, holding on to a truth so terrible you're not even sure it should see the light of day. Chloe Bowles' extensive 2282 report on the destruction of the Clark Lewis colony ship, which is reported lost in the year 2257, was a subject of much contention within Constellation. At a time when space exploration was already on the decline, Sebastian Banks feared that the horrifying story of the Clark Lewis and its crew would prevent people from venturing into dangerous unknowns of space. Let's give that to Cora. Aja Massama's diary. Can't be bothered. They're cool doors. Alright, let's go to that war memorial.
The tree seems to have calmed down.
Oh, this guy saws me.
For everything.
No worries, my friend.
Things could have ended badly, if not for you. Thank you for listening to me.
It's a public service message to anyone residing in or visiting United Colony systems. The terramorph threat is real. If encountered, these alien predators should be avoided at all costs. Do not attempt to engage. Report any sightings immediately to United Colony's authorities. Seek shelter and wait for a Marine detachment to jump in and eliminate the threat.
Okay.
The Embassy District is a controversial place. 3 bickering houses.
Who are you? Why have you got a name?
The trees here are quite beautiful. They remind us how important it is to slow down and take a breath.
What do you think of the Embassy District?
It's grand, isn't it? Testament to humanity's ability to compromise and cooperate. But let's be honest. The treaty is nothing more than a carefully crafted artifice. If it's a testament to anything, it's mankind's ability to lie to itself.
Okay. You think the piece is a lie?
Sadly, yes. The war with the Freestar Collective hasn't ended. The director has merely called for an intermission and the audience has departed to the lobby. But behind the curtain, stagehands and masked are busy preparing for the next act.
What are your duties here?
I used to work in interstellar affairs before I was dismissed due to some of the differences I had with management. But I am not retired, not by a long shot. After all, I can do more when detached from the strings of bureaucracy.
Okay. Now that you're out of interstellar affairs, how do you spend your time?
I do a lot of reading and take walks through the district. We don't have trees like this on the other systems. There's a calming presence about them, but that belies their inner strength. After all, neither you nor I could pull out the roots of a tree on our own. For while there is beauty above, everything that matters happens under the surface.
Okay, I'm looking for work. Maybe I can help you?
Excellent. I do have something you can help me with. In my spare time, I like to collect plants. The rarer, the better.
Okay.
Especially from Earth. One of my prized collections is an olive seed. I'd like you to plant this seed in the atrium, so that it may grow and be a symbol for peace.
Oh, that's an easy quest. Why can't you plant it?
Incidentally, I did try, but the god had other ideas. Bad ideas, I'm sure, involving more bruises than I was willing to endure. But if you are the sneaky type, perhaps you can do it undetected.
This is a bad idea, because how do I know that these olive trees aren't going to, like, affect the local fauna?
A lone olive tree growing in this garden of alien life would send a message. People might interpret it as a message from God. And truth be told, I'm counting on that to happen. Some might call it manipulation, but I like to think we're helping people choose what they need, rather than what they want.
Okay. Realistically, I think it's a bad idea. You shouldn't just be planting things next to other things with no scientific reasoning. Especially with, like, different planets and fauna and biology. But fuck it, it's a game, let's do it.
Thank you. I'll have a reward for you when you return.
Hand the seed over to the guard. Maybe I could do... No, do I want to do that? Nah. What? Okay. You want me to stand here? You good, Sarah?
Look at this. All these people, their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective.
I only say these things because I care about you, Sarah. That makes it sound like it's bullshit, but...
And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss.
Here we go.
Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Alright, is this going to be a really awkward moment, or... am I going to have to wait for this? Are we really doing a 2-minute silence in a video game?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. Where is the waterfall? Also, let's see where we plant. We'll plant the olive seed at the end of the stream. I've got to go soon, so we're gonna talk to Sarah. We'll plant the olive seeds, and we'll start a new chapter in our Starfield lives. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought that was the fountain. The waterfall into Atlantis? No? Oh, bollocks. It is this way, isn't it? Oh. Residential district, I think it is. Okay, are we in the right place now? Motherfucker! What? Where do you want me to go? Oh, sorry, Sarah. I don't like that keeps going, like, the screen keeps going dark like that. I'm scared it's just gonna stop working. bastard! How do I get up there? Wait. Is there a normal way? What the hell? I've never been up here. I didn't know this place existed. What? Oh my word, I did not know you could come up here. What's that? Over like 4 days in this game. Over 120 hours probably. And I just didn't know you could come up here. What the hell? Yeah, that doesn't really... It's not a very nice waterfall, is it? It looks like industrial shit. Anyway, this is where we're getting married or something, probably. I don't know.
It's lovely here, isn't it?
That's alright.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
It's the perfect place to share with someone you care about.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
This seems like an ideal place to focus.
That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
Oh yeah? Trying to pull one over on me. I'm here for you, Sarah.
I know you are. Just give me a moment. I have a lot I need to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
Both of you have been through a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
Dealing with the unpredictability of people can be a challenge.
I suppose. Well, if that's true, this challenge is wearing me down.
You deserve to be with someone who understands your feelings.
Finding someone like that would be wonderful. Wait a second. What exactly are you saying?
Oh, here we go. Here's the decision. I'm saying, I love you, Sarah. Now and forever. Here we go. Let's shoot our shot. Boom! Quickly type out. Haha, sorry, friend sent that.
Just need a moment to gather my thoughts.
Friend stole my phone.
From things you've said in the past, it's obvious you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same.
Boom! There we go. And just go, nah, sorry. Are you sure a romantic relationship is what you want?
I can't imagine being in love with anyone else.
Booyakasha.
So, if you're willing to make the leap, I'm ready to do the same.
I've been more than willing for a long time.
You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
What the fuck happened there? Sarah Morgan considers you an ally. Well, okay, that's one way of putting it.
I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises.
Oh well, this is a surprise.
I haven't really spoken about her to you, have I? My mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak. Tends to keep her out of my mind.
That's a shame. Family's important.
Sure, when you're younger. But as soon as you get older and they begin controlling your life, that's when you need to strike out on your own.
I'm sure your parents meant well.
Oh, I'm certain they felt they were doing the right thing. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After...
I mean, I thought we was going to get fucking, to be honest, but, okay, we'll meet the parents.
1 year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask.
Ooh, that's kind of scummy. You could have simply refused.
I was young, and I didn't know better. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia.
Ooh, that's rough.
My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes.
That's even rougher.
The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars.
Why was exploring Mars so fulfilling?
You have to understand, this was my first time I was alone on another world. Now, don't get me wrong, Jemison is an amazing place, but for me, it was the old neighborhood. Mars was like a new frontier. Oh, I spent every waking moment I could exploring the planet.
So that's where you were bitten by the exploration bug.
I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us.
Took a lot of guts to do something like that.
Yes, I was proud of myself. For a while. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch.
I'm sorry to hear about your father.
Aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands.
Commitment, damn. I'd like to spend our future together forever.
You mean that? You'd do that? For me? I've been dreaming about this moment and still... I don't know what to say.
Oh my god, this is getting married. Fuck. How about yes?
Yes. Yes. Of course. Yes. Forward. You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you. right here, beside me.
Right, I gotta go to work. So I guess maybe we just save the game. I do want to see what's around this corner though, because I've never been up here. Oh right, fuck all, cool. Right, thank you all for hopping in, chatting, having a watch. Thank you, Unlucky, for the chats. I hope things are going well for you. Hope you're shooting those hoops. When will I stream again? Probably sometime this week. Maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I think we'll probably, from there, we'll see how this marriage mechanic works. And maybe we'll have a trip to Saturn. I don't know. We'll find out. But again, thank you all for being here. And I will see and speak to you all soon. Goodbye.